Do you ever wish that there was a simple way that you could know that you're on the right track when it comes to manifesting what you want? In this video, I'm going to give you that simple way because it's not actually complicated. It's not supposed to be complicated, but we as humans can have a tendency to overcomplicate things unnecessarily. By the way, welcome to my jungle paradise. It is the end of August here in Spain. For the last 4 to 6 weeks, it has been so unbearably hot and humid that we've barely even been able to do anything outside. But yesterday there was the most fantastic rainstorm. It cleared away the humidity, and we woke up today feeling fresh, rejuvenated. All the humidity has gone and there's the most beautiful breeze. And I'm sharing this with you because I found it to be symbolic. Sometimes the more and more things build up inside of us when we are adding more stress and pressure and frustration to trying to force things to happen in our life. It feels like we're unable to make any progress. Things feel harder and harder to do. It feels exhausting just to exist. And sometimes we need a way to let that go, to release. Imagine a rainstorm washing away all of that. And on the other side of that is everything you've ever wanted. So a simple way to manifest what you want and to know that you're on the right track is to practice. And I use the word practice because it is a daily practice to do this and to maintain this. Practice finding ways to live from a place of calmness and peace and presentness, groundedness, and feeling safe, instead of living and approaching your goals, approaching your manifestations from a place of lack, frustration, fear. When I receive questions from my aligned students inside my manifestation program, yes, I focus on answering their question, but I also focus on what energy is this person currently in? Where are they coming from when they ask me this question? I'll give you some examples. One of my aligned students asked me, "Things are going really good right now. How can I make sure that it stays good forever? I'm scared that I'm going to lose the good things that I have." And I asked her, "Are you approaching this from a place of abundance, knowing that, of course, I can maintain the good things in my life? And also I allow things to ebb, flow, and evolve, knowing that more good is always on the way." Are you approaching it from that abundant point of view? Or are you approaching it from a place of lack, fear, thinking these good things are rare, they're scarce, I may lose them and they may never come back, so how can I hold on to it so that I force it to stay the same against the laws of nature in an attempt to hold on to the thing that I have now? Is that coming from a place of abundance, or is that coming from a place of lack? Another example of this was somebody asking, they're having these doubtful thoughts about maybe they should stop pursuing this dream, and they wanted to know whether those thoughts were the universe talking to them and telling them that this isn't the right path for them, or they wanted to know whether it was their own fears talking, their limiting beliefs, trying to sabotage them away from their success. And I said, if you ever wonder, is this the right decision for me? Is this a sign from the universe, or is this my own limiting BS talking? Check in with how you're feeling. Check in with which energy you are approaching this moment from. And if it is coming from the fear-based side of the spectrum, then it is likely that it is your old limiting beliefs talking, as opposed to some kind of divine message from the universe or from your God. So what does this mean? It means that when it comes to manifesting, consciously, intentionally manifesting what you want, we need to make it our number one priority to take care of our energy and to find as many ways as we can throughout the day to sit in that place of peace and safety and happiness rather than chronically living from a place of stress, fear, fight or flight, letting our adrenaline and trauma make our decisions for us and control our life. How do we get out of that fight or flight, fear-based point of view? There are a few techniques which I do daily that help me to become more calm and present. The first one is to disconnect from technology as much as you can. Step outside, preferably in nature. Go to a local park. If you have a garden, go to your garden. Go for a walk somewhere local and completely disconnect from social media. Take your headphones out. Don't listen to a podcast. Listen to where you are right now. Allow your senses to become heightened as you hear the sounds around you. They become louder the more you focus upon them. You are no longer in a trance somewhere else. And instead you allow yourself to become present and to feel safe in this now moment. Breath work is another thing that I do almost daily, and I will share with you in the description below a link to my favorite guided breathwork meditation. Tapping as well is another powerful way to help you to get out of a state if you're feeling stressed or anxious right now. But I think the quickest and easiest way, because sometimes we might even feel too overwhelmed to sit down and do 20 minutes of breath work or to follow a guided tapping routine, just pause and take 10 slow, deep breaths in and out. In fact, let's do it together right now. There's no point in us talking about it and not doing it, right? Take a moment to pause what you're doing if you're currently doing something else as well. Join me now. Deep inhale in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in, soften your face muscles. Exhale, release the tension. Another deep breath in, allowing the mind to relax. Another breath. On the exhale, let everything go. 5 more. Nice and slow exhale. 4 more. 3. Let go of the tension in your mind. 2. And on the last breath, take the most delicious breath you have taken. And big exhale. Let your body enjoy feeling more calm. Continue to take deep breaths, but at your own relaxed rhythm. Shallow breathing is something that is associated with being in fight or flight. So if you ever catch yourself breathing in a shallow way, just start breathing deeply. And you will immediately feel more calm and relaxed. So instead of desperately hunting for the next best manifestation method, instead of trying to force your way into the creation of what you want, I invite you to make it your number one priority to eliminate as much stress as possible, to unhook yourself from the trance of social media, and enjoy the feeling of being calm and at peace as often as you can. I have moments where I am stressed or overwhelmed too. when I'm feeling my most calm, relaxed, and connected, it is so much easier for me to move forwards towards my manifestations. It is easier for me to take aligned action. It is easier for me to feel clear on making decisions. And it is easier for me to raise my vibration and feel good, releasing resistance and allowing myself to have what I want. I hope you found this video helpful. Please share it with somebody else who might benefit from it. And there is also another very important thing to bear in mind when it comes to manifestation, and that is the story that you tell yourself. That story is what creates your future. To watch a video on exactly how to transform the story you've been telling yourself, to see different things show up in your reality in as little as 24 hours, this is a great video for you to watch next.